In this video we'll take a look at the Air China business class experience from Beijing to Tokyo. We'll see the business class lounge, the airport experience, and of course the facilities on board, including the food. In about a week's time I'll be posting the first leg of this trip on the A330 from Heathrow to Beijing. So let's begin. It's 5:30 AM and we're just arriving at Beijing Capital Airport Terminal 3. This is Terminal 3C and we need to get to 3E, which is in a separate building and quite a long way away. But we don't need to check in because we've already got our boarding passes, so it's straight onto the train between terminals. Last night we stayed at a complimentary airport hotel and there'll be a review of that coming up soon as well. So here we are, now it's time to find the Air China business class lounge. The lounge is set up on a mezzanine floor within the main terminal, and it's quite large with plenty of seating available, especially at this hour of the day. Most of the seating is armchair style and very comfortable, but there are some dining tables if you want to sit and eat near to the main buffet. It was breakfast time and there was a good selection of hot and cold dishes, both Chinese and Western. There were also two other food stations for cold snacks elsewhere in the lounge, and there was a bar which was closed at the time of this visit. We had some really good views of aircraft movements out on the apron. Soon enough though, it was boarding time, so time to be on our way. And this is the aircraft, the A330, that will take us to Tokyo. There was a very warm welcome from the crew, and I have to say the crew on this flight were excellent from start to finish. It was a very courteous and personal service throughout. So this is the business class cabin, set out in a 222 configuration, and you'll see immediately that it's a fairly old product, but very spacious. Beside each seat is this difficult to get to cubby with the remote plus a power socket, USB, headphones, and also a privacy screen button, which I didn't actually notice until I was editing this video. The seat controls are on a shared center console, and also in that console is the tray table, which weighs an absolute ton. There you go, see me struggling with that. It's easier to put away than it is to take out. The seat was very comfortable. We'll have a look a bit later at the recline and how it lays flat. But now it was time to push back and make our way to the runway. The safety video played as we taxied towards takeoff. The headphones were in the pocket by the monitor, wrapped up, and they were noise cancelling headphones and reasonably comfortable. They did a fairly good job. There was a quick drink service, orders had been taken before takeoff, and then it was time for breakfast. There was a Western and Chinese option. I went for the Chinese, as you can see, and there was some dim sum, some fruit and some rice congee, and yeah, it wasn't spectacular, but I enjoyed it. This flight was 3.5 hours long. I wasn't planning on sleeping, but I tried out the recline of the bed. This is in full bed mode, and you'll see it's not completely flat. There was plenty of room to stretch out and a reading light at the side of the seat. The entertainment system was showing its age, a bit slow to work, but there were enough choices to keep you entertained on a 3-hour flight. I was either looking at the map or out of the window. Soon enough we were flying over Tokyo Bay and making the final approach to Haneda Airport. So I really enjoyed this experience. The lounge was good in Beijing. The aircraft, well, I couldn't have asked for a more spacious seat on a short flight. The food was good, but the real standout for me were the crew. The service really was excellent. Remember, the long haul leg from London to Beijing will be coming up in about a week's time, so please consider subscribing so you don't miss that. For now though, I hope you've enjoyed this video and thanks for watching.